Hello guys and welcome. So in this video I'm going to be talking about why it's really important not to surrender money. Thank you for watching the video so far. Remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and ring the bell to help with the YouTube algorithm. Now back to the video. So the reason I titled this video Don't Surrender Money is because you'll have a lot of situations in life where you might think, oh, just let it go. It's only $5. No big deal. You know, like a subscription that was cancelled 2 months late after you put in the request, or you miscalculated your taxes, or something, and you let go of money. Don't do that because at the end of the day, when you lose your money and you willfully surrender it, then basically what happens is it kind of like exacerbates your debt and exacerbates your condition of you've got no money ever. And the last thing you want is to feel that way. Simple as that. So, and I'm talking from experience when I say that. So, for example, if I personally was paid all the money I'm owed by companies, by banks, by whatever, and these people who take my money from me, then if all of them actually paid what they owe me, I would actually be well off. I wouldn't be making videos about debt and so on. But because I've turned the other cheek and because I've been nice and I've let things go and blah, 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 it's like, what do I get for it? I get to live a poor life, proud and broke. So, that's why, I really want to try and emphasize this point is that if you feel that you should be compensated, someone owes you money. We're talking about companies, not like people. Someone owes you money. A company owes you money. Like you need a refund for something. You're owed compensation for something. You're like you paid too much for something, and so on. Then really, really check whether you can get your money back and how to go about getting your money back. Now, this is not a way of basically saying sue everyone. Absolutely not, because getting a lawyer is very expensive. But generally the avenues you go down are to just complain to the company directly. And if you have a real case, then you can go for it. So I will give you one real example. At the moment, I am pursuing my bank. I'm not going to say who they are, but I'm pursuing my bank because of an unaffordable loan I got in the past. Now, I am intending in the future to make a full on series about it. And I received already compensation from payday lenders who gave me unaffordable loans. So back between 2012 and 2015, I personally was stuck in the payday loan cycle. How I ended up there, again, that's a topic for another video. But what the payday loan cycle is, in case you don't know, it was a case of taking one payday loan to pay off another. And the issue just exacerbated to a point where eventually my parents had to bail me out. And what I ended up doing, basically, so I worked for 10 years, 9 to 5, and I've got absolutely nothing to show for it financially. So, but it's because I was also taken advantage of. So I wasn't only in debt, like I earned more than enough to pay back, but the amount of interest and charges I was charged stole all the rest of my money. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to surrender this money. I am not going to surrender it at all. I am going to do what I need to do to get the money back. Now, the problem is, and this is something that you'll probably find as well if you have experiences similar to mine, is that when you actually go to a bank, a payday lender, whatever, and let's say you follow the complaints procedure, okay? You do everything you need to do. You provide the evidence, you write it all up, you prove that your credit score was not good at the time, and so on and so on. What 99% of the time, what the lender will do is blame you. It's your fault for us stealing your money. And they will write you an email or a letter or something along the lines of, okay, we've done a thorough investigation. We've looked at all the variables and decided that we owe you 0.00. If you would like to take it further, then please contact the financial ombudsman. Now, financial ombudsman like applies to the UK. There is a equivalent one for the US, so you need to look it up. I think it's called the Consumer Protection something, Federal Consumer Protection Agency or whatever, something like that. Now, with that, Just because they said to you that we owe you nothing, if you truly believe that these lenders or whoever owes you money, go for it. Just you have nothing to lose. Just, go down the appropriate channels to eventually get your money back. And there is a reason why I'm making this video, but it will become apparent why in future videos that I make for the channel. So be sure to stick around for it. So, like I've said already, that the journey towards becoming debt-free is very, very much, it's not just a case of like knowing how to count and mass. It's not that at all. A lot of it is about your mental state and how you have the resolve to stand up for yourself and so on. But at the same time, don't be rude to people. Like if your friends owe you money, then that's just, maybe you have the wrong friends. Simple as that. Like I personally don't lend money to friends anymore. And it's okay to be selfish. That's the other thing as well. Sometimes people will make you feel like, oh, you have some spare money, you're not giving it to me. How selfish are you? It's like, no, it's 100% okay to be selfish when it comes to money. Like, it's your money. You earned it. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Like, you don't have to give it to anyone. Now, some people are very generous, and I do admire that in terms of giving to charities and so on. But they are well off. And in a lot of cases, when they do that, for them, it's a tax write-off. So, like, not everyone is a saint. Even if people give millions of dollars to charity, it doesn't mean they're a saint. And a lot of cases, it is in their benefit to do that to reduce their tax bill. So, now, I am not trying to pledge doom and gloom either. It's just a case of, like, I would say from experience, don't surrender your money. Like, even if it is a case of you received a magazine that you didn't even know you subscribed for, and you want your money back and you send the magazines back, like, even if they give you a whole barrel of crap, just keep cool. Your answer is, in your brain, I want my money back. I am going to do whatever it takes to get my money back in a polite and constructive way. And you get a better response from people if you're nice. Like, I've learned that from experience as well. You can be rude, and it doesn't really get you very far. But if you're nice and calm and collected, but also firm, then you will probably get your money back eventually. And what can happen as well, especially when it comes to lenders who owe you, they have to pay you interest. So that's the nice thing if you can pull that off. But like I said, that's for another video in the future. So, like I said, the point of this video is don't surrender money. Okay? Anyway, guys, I've linked 2 other videos to this video. This channel is focused on the idea of becoming debt-free and financially independent, and also as well to kind of look at the psychology behind it. Not just the raw numbers, but also how to keep a clean state of mind while on this journey towards it. So please check out my other videos.